morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Assalamu alaikum. Shalom to my Hebrews out there. Man, this is your boy Musa, bringing you that flame off that mound. I got that meat seasoned up. The oven is preheated to 450. Got the air fryer on reserve. My potatoes are cut, seasoned, and salt. I'm telling you, got the steak marinade, teriyaki sauce. Boy, they ain't ready for me because I'm finna prepare a little meal. Man. This is your boy Isaac bringing you that heat. Once again, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You be left in that loop every time your boy drop that Mickey Ficky content. Do you hear me? Shout out to the black YouTube out there. That be that man, Ticket TV, Carcino, Kwame Brown, the league attorney, Kevin Samuels, Mr. Palmer. Oh man, you just don't know how many brothers out there spitting that truth, and doing what it do, and willing to die on that truth. So let's cook, man. I was at the plantation yesterday. I had my earbuds on. And I'm listening to Nick Wright and Chris Broussard have this discussion. And I'm a Knicks fan. Y'all know that. I'm a Knicks fan all day. I don't give a damn about Michael Jordan. I mean, he bad motherfucker, but as a if you love your team, you hate that motherfucker if he hurt your team. Fuck Michael Jordan. Now I'm coming at it from that aspect. Also, I don't care too much for him. But when this man's Nick Wright get on TV, man, and taking LeBron James facials, he's taking his built up facials, man. I mean, like, are you serious, man? Talk about the eye test and all this other faster. Fuck faster, man. LeBron is bigger. He probably handle the ball a little bit better, pass and whatnot. LeBron got that. But Jordan made the game look good. Like Kobe made it look good. And on top of that, I don't want to hear nothing about no greatest. And you can't close out no game at the free throw line. Nigga, you run from that motherfucker. You run from it like a running back. I call you Barry Sanders because you dodge. You try to get away when it comes to them pressure situations. Mike and Kobe would have never did that. I'm just saying. But let me go ahead and be politically correct with this. How y'all doing this morning? I hope you're doing well. May God be with you. Throughout your day, as soon as you leave them doors. May whatever give you power, be with you. Okay, copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit educational or personal use tips to balance in favor of fair use. So, let's get to this. I'm gonna play this audio and I'm gonna chime on in with the shit, man. Cause this is crazy. Nick Wright, you crazy in the motherfucker, boy.
Broussard and I got into this earlier in the show. And Broussard said a few interesting things. He said, Nick, you're dealing with feelings, not facts. And then he said something else interesting. Nick, you're dealing with hypotheticals. When it comes to Jordan, I don't have to deal with hypotheticals.
Boy.
The problem, Broussard, is you do. But because Jordan is a mythical creature in your mind, you just take the hypotheticals as a given. So, let me ask you this. Do you know that Michael Jordan could have made a single NBA Finals, much less won a championship, if Phil Jackson never came into his life? In other words, do you know
that's an easy one right there to dissect right there. If you want to be hypothetical, whatever. LeBron James. These are facts now. He had to mount up with superstars to win. Is that a fact? He had to go learn how to win. He had to go learn how to win. Do you hear me? He had to go learn how to win. But you supposed to be the greatest? You don't want to get that motherfucker out the shit at Pamper? Nick Wright, he building that motherfucker up, boy. He building it up.
Michael Jordan could have overcome bad coaching. You don't. You believe he could have, but it's a hypothetical. But with Jordan, you allow yourself that. Do you know that if Michael Jordan was stuck with a bad roster his whole career, he ever would have gotten out of round one, much less carried a team to the
bad roster now. I mean, but this team was organic. Especially at first when his team was organic. What the fuck can you say? I'm a Knicks fan, and I can give props to that. Well, those superstars on that team, they made themselves superstars. I mean, you could say, well, Mike had to play under the triangle. Kobe had to play under the triangle. Well, LeBron had to get with superstars to try to win. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Stew food.
much less carried a team to the finals at age 23. You don't know that. It's a hypothetical because he never got out of round one until he had a Hall of Fame teammate. But you
He didn't. See, once again, keep on trying to throw that. See the language they try to use? People didn't become that till later on. So shut the fuck up with that. Shut the fuck up with that. Oh my God. Nick Wright, boy, you is, You need to quit that. You need to quit that, man. Damn, I was gonna say
believe it. You just know it in your heart. So with Jordan, you allow hypotheticals. My favorite one from you is this. Oh, Jordan would have been a good three-point shooter if he wanted to be. As if he just wanted to miss those shots.
that ain't got shit to do about being the greatest, homie. Kareem might be the fucking greatest. He ain't shoot no fucking three-pointers like that. You base this shit off three-pointers, you sound so fucking stupid. You sound stupid than a motherfucker. How much they paying you? How much they paying you, man? Stop the cap. Are you fucking serious? And it's gonna get greater later.
As if we're just gonna ignore the fact that in his entire career, aside from the 2 years the line was moved in, he was a below average for the era three-point shooter. He's 28%. So I will ask you, if Phil Jackson never comes into his life, if Scottie Pippen never comes into his life, does he ever even make a finals or win a championship? And could Michael Jordan have been a good three-point shooter?
Y'all hear this stupid motherfucker? This motherfucker sounds stupid than a motherfucker, man. I couldn't believe the words I was hearing. I was in the truck. Hey, I'm in that motherfucker dying, nigga, on the floor, Like, this motherfucker's capping for LeBron like that. And LeBron still no got that jelly. He just stroking that motherfucker, brother. Bust on his face. And he taking it too. Nick taking it.
Michael Jordan created Scottie Pippen. Real talk. Okay. I mean, if Scottie Pippen had not played alongside Michael Jordan, witnessed his work ethic in practice, learn how to win from Michael Jordan, you could see it if you were young, maybe in diapers when this was happening, but you could watch Scottie Pippen's growth. Scottie Pippen was to Michael Jordan what Chris Middleton is to Giannis. All right? That's except that Jordan was the go-to guy, not Middleton. All right, not, as Middleton is for Milwaukee. That's it. And so nobody's going to sit here and say, man, what would Giannis have done if he had never teamed up with Chris Middleton? That's exactly the equivalent of what you're saying, Nick. And let me say this quickly, because I think you want to go back before I get to my main point. My childhood basketball idols were Dr. J and Magic Johnson. All right, I wasn't some kid at 10 years old in 5th grade when Michael Jordan was doing his thing. Oh, look at the great Michael Jordan. I was an adult when Michael Jordan won his first championship. So this is not about me just reminiscing about when I was in the 7th grade.
Thank you.
Right? And I put Jordan ahead of both of my childhood.
Hey, and to tell the truth, a lot of motherfuckers ain't care for Jordan. Niggas wanted to beat him. It wasn't a whole lot. Motherfuckers wanted to beat him. And you know what? I mean, it is what it is. The motherfucker beat us. They beat us. And it'd be like, as an opponent, nigga could tip his hat to him. And if you want to call him the greatest, you can. You can. He got a good resume. But in the game moment, man, I seen the bullshit. I seen it. Mike killing motherfuckers with daggers around that paint, man. He made his living around that goddamn paint. These all are fadeaway jumpers, though, man. Fadeaway jumpers. Fadeaway jumpers, man. You can't knock that. He talking about some goddamn threes. Nigga, you didn't need that.
What I say is this, Nick, and I think you want to get back. The Cleveland Cavaliers had LeBron James for 11 healthy seasons.
Uh-oh.
He delivered 1 championship. The Chicago Bulls had Michael Jordan for 11 healthy seasons. He delivered 6. 6. We've had 3 three-peats since Bill Russell walked away. Michael Jordan delivered 2 of them. And Michael Jordan has gotten to the point where he is, and mythical. He's mythical because what he did in reality was so great. And just like Babe Ruth and just like Muhammad Ali, and for someone to come along and surpass Michael Jordan as the GOAT, as great and phenomenal as LeBron is, it is going to take even more than what LeBron has done for the society to say, you know what? He's past Jordan. We just had on Austin the Daytona 500 winner, Twine, and it's a young kid in his 20s. He said Jordan's the GOAT. Who knows how much he actually got to watch Michael Jordan? No, he's not been brainwashed.
He's been brainwashed by the media.
Jordan has become iconic. Jordan has become an iconic figure because of what he did. And this is my last thing. All the polls show it. Even the millennials, the 18 to 35-year-olds, when ESPN polled them in 2020, Twine, 66% of them said Jordan is the GOAT. I mean, it's case closed. LeBron's number 2. What's wrong with number 2? Second best player to ever lace up sneakers. But
Nick Wright don't want that number 2. He don't want that Larry Johnson number. He don't want that. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, baby. Like, share, subscribe, baby. We got to cook some more, baby. I don't give a damn how many people look at this video, but I thought about putting this online, man. Because it's like, Nick Wright, you sound so goddamn stupid, nigga.
Jordan's number 1.
Second place.
Jordan is number 1, Chris. But I want to start with Nick. Nick, you said a couple interesting points to me. You said that it was a tougher era. I think you got to reevaluate that and go look at what Michael had to go through in the Eastern Conference to get to the finals.
Now,
Much more
ooh, Twan, I see this is what I want to cook on. This is what I want to cook on. So, you mean to tell me, LeBron, your old Cleveland Cavaliers teams was garbage? You mean to tell me that the Atlanta Hawks is garbage? You mean to tell me that the Miami Heat was so them, they were garbage? You mean to tell me Reggie Miller, Rick Smith, that they were garbage? You mean to tell me nigga cook. Nigga cook. You mean to tell me Charlotte Hornets is garbage with Zoe and Larry Johnson? You mean to tell me that Orlando Magic was garbage with Shaq and Penny? I mean, you mean to tell me? Hell, I can remember one year that the Boston Celtics had Dominique and they made a little run. I mean, you mean to tell me that the Celtics is garbage? And you mean to tell me you know who my boys is? No, you mean you tell me that the Detroit Pistons bad boys, they were garbage? And you mean to tell me that my beloved New York Knicks with Patrick, Oakley, Mason, Greg Anthony, John Starks, Derek Harper, either Doc Rivers, Xavier McDaniel, nigga. Hubert Davis, Charlie Ward, nigga, Spreewell, Allen, Campy, Johnson. Kirk Thomas. These niggas was garbage. Somebody please talk to me, man. Please talk to me. What the fuck is wrong with these motherfuckers out here? How much are they getting paid? God damn it. I mean, I just don't know, man. I just don't know.
tougher than what LeBron had to go through. The Heat.
In the 80s, not in the 90s.
No, in the 90s, that 97, 96, 97, 98, 97, 98 teams, the two championships he won, the last two championships, they were very difficult for him to have to go through that.
Yep.
And then you said the eye test. Now, if you want to go with the eye test, it's Michael Jordan real easy. A better clutch performer for game-winning shots.
But he's not.
If he gets fouled late in the games, he's going to make his free throws.
That's true.
With the game on the line.
Good point, Twan.
And nobody can score the basketball like Michael scores. This guy, and I've been very fortunate, nigga. I was very fortunate. I came in the league in 1996.
Of course.
I got a chance to go play against Michael, the 96, 97 Michael, the 97, 98 Michael, where he can get 30 just from shooting fadeaways. So he never had to shoot threes. That wasn't in his game to have to shoot threes.
Thank you, Twan. Big man Twan, thank you, man. Thank you. Because, boy, I don't know how y'all didn't come across that screen and grab Nick Wright, boy. Because he is so wrong. So wrong. But this is your boy, Issachar, man. Do me a favor, like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Peace and about Haggers, people.